Hi, Namaskaram and welcome back. Before recording the fifth video in this series in which I'm going to share and explain about why did I choose Dhynalinga to be my own guru, I wanted to share something more about the devotion that I couldn't speak in the last video. So this video is going to be series 4.1 or video 4.1. So since the beginning of my life being born in a Hindu normal family, you see that all around you there have been a lot of pujas. People go to temples inside your home. They pray and do puja to different devotees. Inside your school also you do prarthana every single day, but I never felt devotion towards anything. I never felt devoted towards anything. I was being very skeptic all my life. In fact, there was a situation in which I planned with one of my friends to go to ISKCON temple when I was in Bangalore. We traveled the entire distance by walking 5 kilometers, going on a metro for some times, and then like getting down the metro, trying to figure out where the temple is. And we went there, but we didn't go inside. We just came out. I was that skeptic. I never believed in God, and till today also I never believe in it. I never believed in ghost. I never believed in these atmas and all that stuff. I never believed in anything that I have never seen. But when this spirituality thing started happening to me, I started keeping this possibility of something that is there but I cannot perceive it. See, they say there are like 7 different colors that comes from the sun, but how many are we actually see? Majority, if we talk about the color that we see, it's mostly red, green and blue, and mixture of these colors create different colors as well. But there are animals who can see more and more colors. So does that mean if I cannot see the colors, they do not exist? It means the color exists in the world, but it is just that I cannot see them. In the night I cannot see because it's dark, but there are creatures who cannot see the red color or black color or blue color, because of which at the night they have the vision. Because to make it black you have to have complete 3 colors or all the 7 colors. Now if we cannot see something, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. If we see something, that doesn't mean that it exists also. Every single time whatever seeing, whatever experience could be an illusion of the reality, and whatever you think is not the truth could be right there in front of you. I started keeping this possibility alive within me that there could be something that I have not known, and that is why I started becoming more and more devoted towards the thing that I never expected that I would ever be. And I would like to thank Linga Seva, because in the first day only they taught us that what you want to achieve, the path that you are working on, it is going to be way more difficult if you go through the logical perspective. Being skeptic is really important for you, because if you are a skeptic, then you will get to know, because deep inside you know that it exists. But if you are a unbeliever, then you believe it, you disbelieve it, so you will end up killing your possibilities. It is not about believing whether it exists or not, but it is about knowing whether it exists or not. If you experience something within yourself, now you know, right? So I kept being a skeptic, but I kept these possibilities also alive. Now the mind is made in such a way that you can only imagine to a certain extent. I'm not saying there is a limit in the imagination, but I'm saying whatever you imagine, it's based on your own information that you have gathered. It's not about the power of the mind, it's about your power to use the mind. It is possible for us to experience the reality that is out there through the imagination, through the logical perspective as well, but it is going to be difficult because of the percentage of the brain that we are using to imagine. But in the other hand, when you see through love, through devotion, you do not try to conquer it, you just embrace it. And the Linga Seva taught me that. I saw Sadhguru, but I never saw him like a master. I saw him as a person who knows something about life, who knows something more that nobody knows. He knows something that is going within me, that I'm screaming to know, and he is talking about those sentences, those things. But I never seen him as a guru, as a master, or somebody with whom I emotionally ever connected. But the first day of Linga Seva, the Bhakti Sadhana, taught me this one thing, that I am becoming devoted to Sadhguru. Every single time post that, when I was in front of the food and the food was in front of me, instead of eating it like an animal, I was folding my hand and giving the gratitude that thank you so much for this. Whenever I used to go to the bed, the end of the day, the depth of gratitude that I was feeling inside me was so deep that I just could not take my hands apart from this position. I was sleeping in the bed and then I was just holding like this. And just difficult to just put these hands away. And that is what the devotion that I have felt in the entire journey. So right now I'm skeptic still. I do not believe in anything. But the things that I've believed, I would never doubt on them. And I know for a fact that I cannot get to know everything. So I have to let myself go and I have to step into something that I never known. And I'll have to keep the possibilities alive. Just because I do not know anything, I'm not going to disbelieve anything. Or just because I know anything, I won't say believe it. Because at any point of time, any belief can be destroyed or any disbelief can be made possible for you. Thank you so much for watching. Namaskar. I'll see you in the next video, in which I'll be sharing about why did I choose Dhynalinga to be my guru.